Pre-season match Saturday, August 26. Connacht 24, Bristol 14. The Sports Ground scorers: Connacht tries Peter McCabe, Kieran Marmion, penalty try; Rory Scholes cons Craig Ronaldson, penalty try; Bristol tries David Lemmy, Matt Prothero cons Ian Madigan, Billy Searle HT. Connacht 7, Bristol 7. It was another useful workout for Kieran Keane's Connacht side, who led Wasps for most of Wednesday's pre-season clash in Coventry before losing 4,022. Back on home soil yesterday, the province returned to winning ways thanks to a penalty try and scores from Peter McCabe, Kieran Marmion and Rory Scholes, his second in 2 matches. Speaking to reporters afterwards, head coach Keane said, "Lovely to get a win here and pretty humbled by the crowd. I have not experienced anything like it in pre-season. The atmosphere was pretty unique, it was a beautiful day, some great rugby, and a good result for us. We did pretty well, but we could have done better. We are not perfect, but no one is really, and we have a wee bit of work to do to get up to speed. Some issues manifested themselves again today, but they are not unsolvable. There's a real buzz around the group. We have the talent and the work ethic and the personnel to address it." Ahead of next Saturday's PRO 14 opener at home to Glasgow Warriors, Connacht flew out of the traps thanks to a superb second-minute break from Matt Healy. He was stopped short of the line, but the hosts kept the pressure on and recycled well, building for new prop McCabe to crash over from close range. Craig Ronaldson converted for an early 70 lead. Ireland Adolphian Madigan and former Connacht hooker Jason Harris-Wright were 2 familiar faces in Bristol lineup. Madigan's boot put the visitors into scoring range via a penalty, but pressure from John Muldoon in the line-out and a subsequent turnover saw Connacht bounce back to halfway. Lively winger Healy continued to cause problems for Bristol out wide, hoovering up the ground on a 30 metres break before his offload resulted in turnover ball for the English Championship outfit. It was another turnover which led to David Lemmis levelling 22nd-minute try, the right winger taking advantage of some confusion in the home defence to score, with Madigan converting a couple of penalties, the first one by fullback Darragh Leader and the second off a scrum invited Connacht forward approaching the half-hour mark. However, Bristol coped well in defence and duly relieved the pressure, winning a series of line-outs to get within striking distance where prop zone Tonga went closest to scoring. It was all square at 7 points apiece after an entertaining first half, and with no changes at the break, Connacht resumed in better fettle. Alton Delane, who is looking sharp after shoulder surgery earlier in the year, led the charge as Bristol were forced backwards, and a free-flowing move ended with scrum half Marmion touching down from the base of a ruck. Ronaldson missed the conversion. It was end-to-end stuff again as Bristol, with former England international Tom Vandal regularly posing a threat out wide, but Delane was to the fore as the Connacht defence stood firm, and centre Owen Griffin broke soon after to bring the Westerners back into the opposition half. Jack Carty sent a subsequent penalty towards the corner as Connacht's set-piece game provided the platform for try number 3. Following the introduction of Conor McKeon, James Cannon, Bundy Archie and Scholes, the home pack used a 5-metre scrum to earn a penalty try and opened up a 197 advantage. Former Rugby Jared Butler made his presence felt on his home debut, stealing a 67th-minute line-out to set the Connacht attack in motion again. Nonetheless, Bristol responded with a tremendous solo try from fullback Matt Prothero, who evaded past several defenders to dock down by the posts, with fellow replacement Billy Searle converting. Lamb's side were consigned to their 4th pre-season loss though, when the informed Scholes made it over in the left corner for the clinching try with 6 minutes to go. Vandal was prevented from answering back late on as Connacht, with 10 replacements used, stood firm for an encouraging 10-point victory. Happy to make a winning start in Galway, back rower Butler said, "We definitely wanted to get a win under the belt before the first round next week. For the most part, we'll be pleased with the majority of that game. In the second half we kinda let it slip a little bit. Personally, I was really buggered, but I think we're really happy and we're looking forward to next week and round 1. All the training, you get through the hard work because you want to play round 1. We're really excited to be here now and get into the season. This was my first game at home and this crowd was unreal. They were really loud and enthusiastic. Just jogging out onto the field, you get a really good reception and it makes it so much easier and it makes it so much fun to play at home." Connacht Darragh Leader, Ian Callagher, Owen Griffin, Craig Ronaldson, Matt Healy, Jack Carty, Kieran Marmion, Peter McCabe, Tom McCartney, Finlay Bealham, Alton Delane, Andrew Brown, Owen Masterson, Jared Butler, John Muldoon captain. Replacements used Bundy Archie for Ronaldson, James Cannon for Brown, Rory Scholes for Healy, Conor McKeon for Marmion all 54 minutes, JP Cooney for McCabe, Conor Carey for Beelum both 63, Owen McKeon for Muldoon, Shane Delahunt for McCartney both 64, Steve Crosby for Carty, Stacey Ili for Callagher both 72. Bristol Jordan Williams, David Lemmy, Will Hurrell, Tuzi PC, Tom Vandal, Ian Madigan, Rodri Williams, Soan Tonga-Iha, Jason Harris Wright, Sione Falatau, Joe Batley, Joe Joyce, Sam Jeffries Captain, Dan Thomas, Nick Haining. Replacements Max Crumpton, Jack Cosgrove, Tyler Gendel, Joe Latta, Stephen Luatua, Jack Lamb, Jordan Crane, Rice Cullen, Billy Searle, Jack Tovey, Sam Bedlow, Luke Morahan, Matt Prothero. Referee George Clancy IRFU.